Hey guys, Jarek here. Welcome to my Battlefield Hardline gun guide for the MDC. Now, target shooting is one of my hobbies, so typically I know what's up when it comes to gun news. But when I saw the MDC in Hardline, I was honestly clueless as to what it actually was. A little bit of research later, and I found the answer. The real-life version is made by a company called Desert Tech, and it is the MDR, the MDR standing for Micro Dynamic Rifle. It's a modular design, kind of like the ACR, that can fire 308 and 223 cartridges, and it's supposed to be able to fire a lot more calibers later on. The reason I didn't know what it was is because it's still currently in prototype phase, and it's supposed to come out into full production in early 2016, but don't be surprised if they miss that mark. The variant you are seeing in Battlefield Hardline fires the 308 cartridge, which means it's going to do a lot of damage but have a pretty good amount of recoil, which is somewhat surprising as it is an assault rifle in-game. It will cost you $42,000 to unlock, and be for the law enforcement faction. Looking at the stats at a glance, this could be the best gun in the game. It has the same max damage, minimum damage, drop-off start, and drop-off end as the AKM and RPK. This is fantastic. It means you will always kill in 3 to 5 shots no matter the range. It has a faster fire rate at 750 RPM, which is pretty quick, a muzzle velocity of 600 meters per second, which is good, and the same magazine size as most assault rifles at 31 rounds. All of this sounds amazing, so what are the downsides? Well, the reload time is fairly slow at 2.8 seconds, which I can deal with, but what I can't deal with is the empty reload time at 3.6 seconds, which is horrendous, so make sure you don't fire out your entire magazine. The recoil is really where you start running into problems. It has a lot of recoil. First shot multiplier is 2.8, angled grip can negate this, vertical recoil 0.75, which is pretty high. Where you really start running into problems is that the recoil left is 0.38 and recoil right is 0.43. Every single recoil stat is high, which means that it's not going to strictly recoil vertically or left or right, it's just going to recoil all over the place, so you can't even use a compensator to deal with the vertical recoil, then it'll just go left and right. So there's really no way to deal with the recoil properly without just putting a muzzle brake on it and just reducing it overall. It still recoils in every direction. On top of this, the accuracy is okay. It's the same as most other assault rifles. It's not terribly accurate, so you're not really going to be able to snipe people at range due to a combination of these things. It does have a fantastic time to kill at only 163 milliseconds. This is the 4th fastest time to kill out of all the automatics in the game. The other 3 guns that kill faster are all PDWs, the K10, the MPX, and the MP5K. Once their damage starts dropping off, which is fairly quick, the MDC will have a faster time to kill. So there's a little bit of an asterisk to these weapons that kill faster. The MDC can be a very, very good weapon if you know what you're doing, but it's primarily catered to medium range engagements. The MDC is a very one-way weapon when it comes to attachments. It's not the most accurate at range, so a high-powered scope isn't too useful. I would recommend some form of a red dot. I prefer the Cobra red dot sight. For accessory, the laser is the only thing remotely useful here. The AP tracer rounds are just going to add to the recoil this gun already has. For a muzzle attachment, you can do a little bit of experimenting, but I found the compensator wasn't too useful as it only cuts down on vertical recoil, and this gun kicks left to right too. The flash hider can be used if you want to be brave and deal with the recoil. The heavy barrel is typically your best bet, but in my experience this gun isn't that accurate even with the heavy barrel, so it didn't seem to do me much good. A suppressor made the muzzle velocity a little too slow and still gave me a lot of recoil, so my preference was the muzzle brake, which just cuts down on all recoil from all sides and gives you no downsides other than that. As for a grip, this is a no-brainer, go with the angled grip. So the MDC has a lot of good going for it, but also a lot of bad going for it. It is definitely going to be a serviceable weapon in the game, although I feel like it's really going to be underrated. It's definitely not going to replace everyone using the M416, the M16, and possibly now the F2000. And I don't think it's the best assault rifle in the game, but it is definitely a higher tier weapon. Go ahead and pick it up, unlock the attachments for it, experiment with it a little bit, and once you get used to it, you'll find that it's actually very good. That about sums up my gun guide for the MDC. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.
Got that one. Suspect eliminated. Throwing incendiary. Suspect neutralized. got him. Got a suspect. Units, stay alert. Tossing an incendiary. Incendiary out. Medkit over here! Suspect taken out! Suspect spotted! These guys over here, medkit! Heavy fire! That guy's at Booker trap! Suspect eliminated! Down! Fire on him! Here's one! I got him! Got that one! Medkit for you! Tag that one! Suspect taken out! Don't fucking with me! Shit! Ammo needed! Guy right there! Stay down! For you! I got him. Here's the med kit. I'm pinned down. Drop your weapon! Fire! Put on your masks. Took out armed suspect. Got meds for you. Got that one. Surprise! You fucking guys off me! Take it. One more down. Get down. Root, watch out for incendiary. Freeze! Drop your weapon! Officer! Throwing incendiary! Engaging something! Get down! SWAT unit is down! Hey, medkit!